Um, so going back to Ultimate Madness, obviously you guys were in the first Ultimate Madness.
And the
We
best
Okay,
so
that
far.
was going to be the point that I was going to make. So we've just had the first round of the Ultimate Madness 3 tournament.
Mhm.
And yeah, that I did see a lot of talk, and I would agree with it that, you know, that first round was pretty special.
That
It
first
really
round,
was.
it's gonna be hard to um, top until you got a clash like ours. I think because we're looking at it in hindsight, and we're looking at what everybody has done since then,
Mm,
and look at how many stars we got, potential
yeah.
stars, I should say, because we did big stage bullshit, right? But
Stars,
like,
not
potent,
COVID
yeah,
babies.
yeah, exactly. So, but I mean, like me and Jay, our battle was crazy. I
Oh,
saw somebody
yeah.
post, yo, the best Madness battle was really the first one, which was me and Jay. We opened up the whole fucking tournament, and
Oh
that's a
gosh,
crazy way
yeah.
to like look at it. If you think that that's the best battle, but we also had Easy and Fonz. That battle
Mm,
was crazy. They both got birthed. Chaos, Lou Castro. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like all these people that were in that tournament.
Hmm.
Ace to
Mm,
doing the shit he's doing now too. Like obviously there was some people that were battling in URL before, but what
yeah.
I mean is like the people that were in that tournament and then where they went from the tournament to now.
Mm,
There's so many like upward trajectories since then. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's gonna be hard to top that, I think, until you get a class like that, like a bunch of new guys,
Hungry.
or like yeah, hungry
Yeah.
people, or like yeah, you gotta have people in it that are hungry. It's hard to. That's why in the second tournament, the only people that stood out were the people that are still hungry. Like I don't
Mm,
know how Danny is 40 years old and he's still hungry, but he's
yeah.
hungry. He's
Yeah.
hungry. he
Starving
wants to
by the looks
kill.
of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely starving. That man
He
hasn't eaten in a couple of
he
weeks. Get him a
is
plate of rice or
he's
something.
he's at his apex right now. You know what I mean? And then like Holmesy was hungry. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Bill
yeah,
Bill
yeah.
Collector was top form. Bill Collector.
Mm,
Like the people. There was just a few people that I think just like wanted it. So until you have a
mm,
tournament that's going to make everybody hungry, like if you put a tournament with that's for 100K, but some of the people in the tournament already made 100K from battle rap,
mm.
like how are they gonna? I was just talking about this. This might be a tangent, but
No,
let
please
me
go
let
on
me know.
any
Yeah,
tangent you feel free
I
you want
I
to.
was I was on I was somewhere. I was on Kato's
Shout out Kados,
yeah,
yeah. The
shout out to
Doze
Kato's,
effect.
and we were talking about twerk and how he choked in his battle against Casey.
Mhm.
And I made one point first, since I'm on the battle rap side, like you never know. Even if it's yeah, even if he's choked in the past from not caring, you it might be like the boy who cried wolf. Like maybe this was like a serious thing, and then but it doesn't matter because he like messed up so much,
That,
right?
yeah.
But I'm a battle rapper, so I get it. I know how difficult it is, and again, I'm not gonna cut any slack for him. He lost clearly. He lost every round, but we were talking about the way I was looking at it was Twerk reminds me a lot of Disaster in his prime, in the sense of they were battling on all little leagues, big leagues, just destroying shit,
Mm,
up and comers, no names, top tiers. They were just
mm,
battling everybody, and then after Disaster battled his fucking idol Cannabis,
mhm,
and he made his idol shake in front of
mm,
him holding a
mm.
notepad.
30 pages of
How
rhymes.
how are you gonna get inspired for T Rex or Cortez or somebody like that after that?
Oh,
Like
that's a good
like
point. Yeah.
after that, after you feel like you've accomplished everything, how are you gonna get inspired for battles again? That's why since then you've this is only like was DNA after that or before that? I think DNA was before
Useless with
Cannabis.
dates,
Yeah,
what
yeah, it
what
was.
came
Yeah,
when, and yeah.
I think the DNA battle was before the Cannabis one. But my point is, after that, only the battles that Diz wanted are the battles that he went crazy in. Right,
Mm,
the Solomon battle, the Danny battle,
mm,
like after you've done that, how do you get inspired again for that? So with Twerk, he's shook rooms of he's like 3,000 people going nuts. You know what I mean? He's battled people like that he looked at as up there, like Nitty and JC. You know what I mean? His favorite rapper is Drake, and Drake DMs him all the fucking time. How do you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
inspired after that? Like, and again, I'm not trying to cut slack for somebody messing up in a battle. Like I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna choke. I'm never gonna not have any raps. Like that will never happen to me. I'm never gonna excuse somebody for doing that. Like it's just a law of battle rap. But I'm just looking at it as like just that's just how my mind works. I think I try to understand where people are coming from, right? So like I'm like, how would you get inspired after you do all that? You would need to. Twerk has definitely made 100K from battle rap in a year before, like easily. You know what I mean? Like along with the URL battles, taking $5,000 on this league, $5,000 on this. Yeah, he's definitely made 100K. 100K doesn't seem like far away. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like unreachable to him. He probably already has it. So like, so that's how I was looking at it. Obviously, I'm never gonna say anything bad about Twerk because he's shown me so much support that he didn't have to. You know what I mean? In the public eye. So yeah. So shout out to him. I hope he's good. Because people were like making fun of the fact when he was hyperventilating or whatever. That's what if he really was? Like that's not okay. Like
especially considering he had massive brain trauma and almost died at the end of last year, you know, and he still perhaps hasn't, you know, he's visibly still scarred from that. And, you know, who knows what sort of that does beneath the surface. So yeah.
I think when he wants to kill you, you're dead. It's like he's one of those rappers. Like I put Shine in that category. I put Diz in that category. It's kind of like the most dangerous battle rappers that you guys just did.
Top 10 scariest.
Yeah, top 10 scariest. If they want to kill you, it's not much. All you could do is make it debatable. You can't clearly win.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to really, really try to make it debatable. People like Shine and Nitty and Diz and Twerk, like if they want to kill you, you're dead. Like, you know what I mean?
There's little you can do about it. They are they are damn near unbeatable. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to really be on one and you gotta match them. You can't really, you know what I mean? So he's definitely one of those guys.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. Twerk didn't get on that list, and I think it's only because of inconsistency. He loses some of the potential fear factor because you've always got maybe he'll mess up. Maybe he won't complete a round. So
I don't know. Do you notice that similarity that between him and Disaster? Like I noticed that this is very similar to me from them two, kind of in some ways. Obviously, it's different in a bunch of other ways, but like.
Yeah, no, I hadn't until you pointed it out, but it makes it makes perfect sense, and also the lack of inspiration now, the lack of motivation. I think is a great comparison.
Because Diz is one of my favorites too, and I remember, you know, the feeling I got watching Twerk choke. It was just reminiscent of that. That's when I thought about it. Like it was just reminiscent of watching like Diz and Cassidy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Like,
Like, because you know, if this dude tries, he's top 3 in the fucking world. You know what I mean? So like, shout out to Twerk, man.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. And you know, we just want to see a great Twerk every time. We want to see. We know what he can do. So big love to Twerk, and we want to see him back at 100%. No doubt. Let's talk Civil War.
Yeah.
You guys dropped a trailer out of nowhere, a big ass expensive looking trailer, not attached to any league, not any sponsors on there, just 16 battlers. a thumbnail and a crazy ass exciting trailer and a concept and then some interviews.
Yeah.
Now, I've watched all the champion interviews. I watched the Ace Amin and Easy. I watched you and Ace going up there.
Yeah.
And I can't remember, I've written a note and I can't remember if it was Jay Black who said it or if it was my thought, but it looked like a hostile takeover. It looked like a company sort of coming in and pitching a takeover. I know, obviously, it's not a card yet. It's not attached to a league. There's not a date. We don't even know anything to do with format. We've just got 16 faces. Has something like that ever been done before? Was my first question.
I don't think it has. Our main like point with doing stuff like that is to show like, yo, if any of these 16 battle rappers battle each other, it has more of a potential to be a classic than the people that have been here. Like this like we're tired of, we're fans too, so we're tired of the people that might have certain privileges, I guess, because of how long they've been here and not their skill set. You know what I mean? Like we're not scared of these dudes anymore like we used to. They don't look scary anymore. Like we were just talking about hunger. It seems like their hunger's expired. You know what I mean? Like before me and Mike P, when's the last time a main event really felt like a main event?
Main event, yeah.
The best battle was somewhere middle, like in the middle of the card or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, and Mike P is part of the newer era as well, even though his angle was crazy. But like he's part of the new era, right? So like yeah, I think that and exactly what you're doing is what we want people to do about all the speculation, all the wait, there's no league, there's no date, there's no but what are the matches? What are the what is happening? And that's all we were trying to do. We're showing we're building momentum, and there is talks about a lot of crazy stuff. But yeah, the point of battle rap is to have crazy matches, and we don't want the fans to be disappointed. And I think if you mix and match all the people that was on there, they're going to produce amazing battles.
There are, I'm going to do a prediction for a card that doesn't yet exist, just based on the matches that I want to see happen on that. And there are so many. So many exciting battlers, and you know, it literally, you could Ultimate Madness style pull the cards out of a hat and get amazing battles that everybody, you know, would want to see, and you're going to get your money's worth. You're going to get you're going to get excitement, you're going to get entertainment, and you can be sure that they're going to deliver, which is, like you're saying, you know,
that's what it is. It's like it's also making a point of, look at the people who deliver every single time, and look how long they've been here. Like yeah. It's just making a point. It's making a point, as well as, you know, there is some action being taken behind it and stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you didn't spend all that money on a trailer and doing all this promo for it to just be a nice idea, a concept.
Right.
I'm sure it's more than that. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to whatever comes out of that. I can see so much in so many matchups that I would like to see. Now, so we talked about the era. Is this, so I'm in terms of watching current battle rap, I'm 2-3 years in. So when I look back and watch battles, I don't necessarily, I have to go and watch things from Minnesota Luke, or go and watch blogs, or I have to do deep research to go and sort of look at what was going on in the time period, or I have to have conversations, I have to talk to people. But your era, I was here at, you know, from the beginning, so I can see what you're all doing and the impact that it's having. In terms of, so, you know, you've got your class, you've got like what you might call the brotherhood, You've got the Smack era. You're someone who's, very in tune. You've been following for a long time. Are you the best class? Is this the sort of the best crop?
That's what we think, but I think it's just gonna become more apparent as time goes on, because they're gonna keep moving the goalposts for us until they can't anymore. The first the goalpost was, all right, they're good, but can they handle a vet? When you handle a vet, then all right, they handle the vet, but can they handle a big stage? Then we're gonna handle the big stage, and it's gonna be, well, they did it once. I need to see it more than once. They're gonna keep moving the goalposts for us until they can't anymore.
Yeah.
So like, I think when it gets to that point, that's when it's gonna kind of be a universal thing that this is the best class, which I think it definitely is. And if you look at everybody's trajectory, and if we keep, which we're all on the way of, like, it's not like we're going off of it. Like, there's at least 6 of us that have a star power potential trajectory, and that hasn't happened since John and B Magic's class, right? Back in the day. So back in the day, that was like 2009. But like,
that was a long time ago.
That kind of is back in the day, right?
Yeah. It's 11 years ago, 12 years. My maths is bad. 12 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we know it, but a lot of people still debate it just because time, and we have no control over time. We just gotta, you know what I mean? We just gotta let it happen. And then as time passes, I think people will agree.
Yeah.
So,
well, it doesn't seem like you're letting much happen, more directing and taking control of things whilst they happen. And props to you. Whatever comes out of that,
like, when's the last time you had even like, it's the class over everything, then it's the era. You know what I mean? So like, we're gonna support our class first, and then it's the era, right? But like, when's the last time you've seen a class where within a year, if they were announced on a big card, you wouldn't like be opposed to it? You know what I mean? There's a lot. Swamp, Easy, me, Chaos, Jay, Fonz, Luke Castro, Chaos. What is that? Fucking 7, 8 people?
Yeah.
Like, at least. And that's like, when these stages come back, your honor is going to be shaking these rooms when these stages come back.
Yeah.
Like, there's still people in our class that, like, Ace was in a hostile ass environment battling John.
So hostile,
handled it perfectly. Just stood there and looked at him. That was hilarious to me.
And put on hats.
And put on hats. The funniest part of that battle is somebody said something to Ace while the crowd's reacting. It's like, cut that fucking smoke out.
Yeah.
Like, why is he barking on some thing?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
One random at the front there. Yeah. Just got it.
But yeah, there's like a lot of potential in this class. Like I said, that I think we're all matching. And shit, everybody on Double Impact, basically. If one of us was like announced for a big card, even if you got a card with all of us on it against people, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think people would be too opposed to it. So
that's all.
Yeah.
In fact, I think if you took all of those individual pairings and turned those into battles, I don't think there would be one where anyone is saying Sikh doesn't deserve B dot, or why is Chaos battling Arsenal? Like, I don't think there would be one where you would say no. You would be excited for it. You would think it's a good matchup, a good test, and you'd want to see it on a big stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. There was an absence of women, so you're not including any women in this civil war thing. The women are out here doing their thing.
Shout out to that wasn't on purpose. That was that I didn't personally make the trailer, so you got to talk to whoever made the trailer. I fuck with. I don't even like the fact that they have these cards that are titled Kings vs. Queens, and that's the only one that women are on. I think women are they're MCs. You shouldn't look at them as female MCs. They're just MCs. They should just be on cards just like everybody else. That's
agreed.
So that's how I look at it. you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree totally. I think it's nice to have everyone likes a black versus well, not black versus white in this setting, but you know, an opposites. We like the opposite. So having a sort of a highlight, like a Gnome or a Summer Madness, having an annual event, a Kings versus Queen, I think it's dope. But yeah, I want to see them on just standard cards, just you know, not not because you know you're putting them on some pedestal.
You also don't have to put them against each other either. Like they're just treat them like MCs, bro.
Yeah,
they rap too. They're crazy too. They're here for a reason.
Yeah,
like you don't have to only see them when they're battling each other.
No,
just let them battle. You know what I mean? Whoever,
whoever makes sense.
Whoever makes sense. Exactly. Like that's all I'm saying. The fans, the leagues, whoever, just you don't have to treat rookies, women, top tier. Like don't treat them all. Obviously, people that have been here, you know, they might have a different rapport with leagues and stuff or with the fans, but like just treat battle rappers like battle rappers, man. That's it.
Agreed.
It's that simple.
Agreed.
It's that simple.
Are there any women that it would make sense for you to battle? Are there any women that you look at? First of all, would you battle a woman? Because it's something that not every person wants to do. And given that you've just said they're not women battlers, they're MCs.
Just battle rappers. Yeah. I'd battle whoever that I thought was like a formidable opponent. I think a great matchup would be me and my verse because she's very hip hop. You know what I mean? She could rap her ass off. Totally. She makes music as well. You know what I mean? So like, I think verse would be a crazy battle. And again, obviously, like Official, Jazz, whoever, they're fire too. You know what I mean? So I'd be open to it, and I'm not opposed to it. But yeah.
So, it doesn't sound like it's something that's on your agenda though. There's like a hesitancy or something like
I just wanna keep the path that I'm on, like it looks like it's just gonna keep going up. And there are, if there's a like I said, it doesn't matter. But if there is a woman that's on that trajectory in the same realm of the kind of opponents that I want to battle, of course.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, in battle rap, people don't look at it the way that I look at it. You know what I mean? I think there's the same way there's like rappers that aren't known that might be better than some of these guys that've been here for a minute. It's the same way with women battle rappers. I think Misfit would destroy a lot of just battle rappers. She's crazy. Yeah.
So crazy. So crazy.
Same thing with Official when she's on. You know what I mean? So like it's just battle rap doesn't rank it that way, I think. You know what I mean? But
give it some time, hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right, I'm going to finish with a actually I've got two more questions. The penultimate question. What is it that motivates you? What drives you in terms of just as a rapper, not just as a battle rapper, but just as a rapper, a creative, an artist? What is it that motivates you day in, day out to do what you do?
I just love doing it. Like it's just it's like I've practiced it so much and just out of the love I have for it that it's kind of like second nature to me, right? So like I can't go a day without thinking about shit that rhymes. It'll just happen. like it's to the point to where like the best way I can describe it is like my thoughts rhyme sometimes, right? Like and I think I don't know why, but there's certain times like either an hour or two before I'm about to go to sleep or the first hour or two I wake up, that's when they'll rhyme the most. You know what I mean? So I usually end up writing some crazy shit at those moments, right? Like I don't know why. I don't know if it's a universe energy thing. I don't know.
Connected to a subconscious or something. You're like more tapped into, you're half asleep still or about to go to sleep. You're drifting into that state.
Yeah, it's just kind of like when you make it, when you like love hip hop how I love hip hop and just rapping and just like I said, I've just practiced it so much. It's just it's like you know how they say when somebody first starts at the gym or starts eating healthy or something, it takes 21 days to make a habit or whatever. I've been doing this since I was like 8. So it's just part of my life. It's like brushing my teeth now. Like that's how rap is to me. And then the inspiration to like push the envelope with it is just from all the people that are like rooting for me. That definitely helps a lot. Like I was talking about the person that recognized me yesterday.
Yeah.
One of the things she said was, um, keep repping Jersey, like you're making us proud, right? Because you know, obviously the stigma with Jersey and shit like that, but like
It's
it
in
was
the name.
something like that. Yeah, like something like that. What definitely motivates me. Seeing people doubt me motivates me. You know what I mean? And just the fact I've been watching battle rap since the start of it, and now that these people that I look at like you know at like for their talent, how crazy they are, how much I appreciate what they do, and then they know me and look at me the same way. Like that's crazy. I have a standard now that I have to meet every single time I'm up there. You know what I mean? I was just watching Angry Fan like I always am, and Disaster starts talking about me, and I was like, that's crazy. Disaster is one of my favorites. You know what I mean?
You're just sitting there watching as a fan.
Yeah, I'm just watching it, and then that's another thing. So like, I would watch Angry Fan and Three Letterman and fucking just listening to these event recaps and shit like that, and now I'm part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, if I didn't get in battle rap yet, I would have been tuning into your guys' show all the time. You know what I mean? So like, to be on the other side of it, just me knowing that standard I'm setting, and I'm not making it easy for myself because every time I show up, I'm trying to be better than the last time. So now I can't be worse than my Mike P battle ever. You know what I mean? That's
Good
like,
luck.
yeah, that's hard. Like the Mike P battle and the Chiller battle are like up there as like, all right, this is the bar now.
Yeah.
I can't go under that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the next time I battle, I'm gonna just try to. I have to. It's also being competitive. I think that's what it is too. It's also
Which
just
is at the heart of rap, at the heart of
yeah,
battle rap.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You need that. You need
Even
that.
if I'm just making a song with somebody, I could be best friends with you, but if we're rapping next to each other, I'm gonna have that. I'm trying to kill him
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You are not going to outdo me on this
yeah,
track. Yeah.
yeah. Like
I
I
love
could do
it.
that. I could do that with Chaos and Arsenal better than I could battle them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
battling, you're kind of just, you know what I mean? It's not. You're like saying shit. I guess I don't know, but like yeah.
So, sun is making noise.
It's okay.
Okay. Last question. What's next? I'm seeing, hearing things. I'm seeing people request. That's the other thing. We know we've got big cards coming up in the summer.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing on a daily basis, I need to see X. I need to see Sikh on X, you know, on Gnome. I need to see him on Summer Madness. I need to see him on these main stages.
Yeah.
What is that? Can you talk about what's next? Have you got anything locked in?
I can. How do I like phrase it? I can say that Smack listens to the fans, right?
Yeah.
So like he if the fans demand it, he tries to make the fans happy. So he pretty much publicly said after I battled Mike P that I secured a gnome spot.
Yeah.
So that's all I could say about specifics. As far as who, I put up a poll on like the most like requested battles
I
that I've seen
saw
people
that.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like JC, Av, Danny Myers.
Yeah.
I saw some people say Disaster in there too, which would be ridiculous. Like,
those are
Daylight,
all great matchups.
Daylight called me out in the beginning of the year, so that's in people's minds now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, like matches like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. If I could battle all those people, that would be incredible.
Yeah. Well, I think that it looks like, you know, certainly that's your trajectory. You know, that's the bar that you've set for yourself, and people want to see you go up against the best now, because you've proven yourself not only a worthy opponent, but, you know, you're able to come and not only stand with these names, these greats, these vets, you're able to go toe to toe and take them down. So yeah, I think that's, looking forward to seeing what's next, to seeing your next few battles, whatever happens with Civil War. Looking forward to that. The future is rosy, certainly.
Absolutely. Yeah. And like I said, I know I'm aware of the standard I'm setting, and I'm never gonna go under that. I'm just gonna keep going up. You know what I mean?
Keep pushing. Well, thank you so much for giving me your time. I know you're in the middle of a shoot, so I'm going to let you get back and go and do cool stuff. Where can everybody follow you if they're not following you already? I don't know what you're doing, but where can people find you? What should they go and support? What can they go and check out?
Instagram and Twitter is Real Sick 99. Caffeine Real Sick 99. I'm on Clubhouse too, under Real Sick. Yeah, so I got big battles coming soon. Music, a lot of music coming soon. Go to realsickstore.com. Realsickstore.com. We do international shipping too. I saw a couple people asking. We ship everywhere. Like I said, shirts, zip ups, hoodies, masks. Like I said, it's a very comfortable mask. And we got a lot of new stuff dropping there too. And like I said, I'm gonna be releasing music alongside with it. And yeah, music, battles, merch, that's the main focus right now. So yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming on. Go and support, go and get some merch, go and wait, you know, when the music drops, go support that too. One of the most genuine guys in the culture. Gotta get behind him and show support. So thank you.
Send feedback too. I like knowing if there's anything I can improve on and shit like that too. So
humble.
For real.
No, but you are. Feedback is good, but you know, yeah. Well, yes, thank you everyone who's tuned in. If you're here, I should say this at the beginning, I always say at the end, go and hit the like, share this video, and we'll be back soon. We are out.
Peace.